Hello my dear students, welcome to computer science class. In our previous video class we have seen the programs wherein I need to interchange the values of two variables by using the third variable. In that program we have taken one more variable known as temporary variable, wherein with the help of the temporary variable we could able to interchange the values of two variables. Now this is the program wherein we are interchanging the value of two variables without using the third variable. Now this I can perform by performing some of these steps in terms of addition and subtraction. Now let us assume here the value of A to be as 100 and the value of B to be as 2 here. Initially these are the values of A and B. After the program execution I want the value of A to be as 2 and the value of B to be as 100. How I have to do? Look at here the first instruction. What is the value of A here? First step is I have to do the addition and I have to store the value, the new value in the variable known as A. So here what is the value of A here? A value is 100 plus B value is 2. So the new value of A, 102 will be moved in a variable known as A. What does the A does? A actually rewrite its contents, because A is a simple variable whose value could be changed during the program execution. Therefore, A will erase its previous content as 100 and the A value, new value of A will get as 102. Now think that A value got as 102. If you deduct the B value from A value, definitely you will get a value as 100, and that 100 value you can move it into a variable known as B. So therefore B value will get the value as the new value as 100. So look at here, the next instruction would be subtraction. What am subtraction? The new value of A is what? 102. From 102 I am subtracting the B value, that is 2. Therefore I got the answer here as 100. So which variable I wanted it as 100? I want the variable B to be as 100. Therefore the new value I am moving into a variable known as B. So B previous contents was 2. It will erase it and it will accept the new value as 100. Now what is the A value? A value is 102 as currently. As per this is A value is 102. What is the value of B? B value is 100. Don't you think we need to subtract the B value from the A value? So therefore I got the 2. I'll get the value as 2 and that 2 value can be stored in a variable known as A. Therefore I have a subtraction instruction here, that is A minus B. The whatever the 2 answer I am getting, I am storing into the variable known as A. Now therefore the new value of A will be 2 and the new value of B will be 100. So therefore I got the two variable value to be interchanged without using any third variable. Now instead of 102 you can take any other values, but logic remains the same. Now this is the logic remain. Any big numbers also, even if you take also, logic remains the same. Look at here. Now let us consider the value of A to be 60 and B value to be as 100. So as per this, first we need to do the addition and store the value in the A value itself. So I got total here as 160. A value will consist of 160. Don't you think from 160 if you deduct 100 I'll get a 60, and that 60 I need to store it in a variable known as B. That is what the next instruction is. Now the B value what it got? I got the B value as 60. Then what I should get the value of A? I should get the value of A to be as 100. So already what is the previous value of A? Previous value is 160. Therefore when you deduct the new value of B, that is 60 minus 160, I'll get the value of A to be as 100. So I'm storing it into the A variable. Therefore the new value of A I will be getting as 100. I hope you are able to understand. Any number you take, just this is the instruction, this is the logic you need to follow. Always first you do the addition, store that value in the A value, then you do the subtraction, store the new value in the B value, then again you do the subtraction A minus B and store it the new value into the A. Now look at the program here. So this is a comment section, therefore it is beginning with the front slash and then asterisk, ending with the asterisk and then front slash, and then followed by the header files, then main function. As we know that the program says you need to interchange the values of two variables without using third variable, means Definitely, how many variables your program needs? It requires only 2 variables. So here I have taken the variable name as a and b. Instead of a and b, you can even take x, y, m, n. Any of the variable name can be anything. Okay, after that, clear screen. Then next comes the printing statement, that is cout statement, followed by which operator it is? Followed by the stream insertion. So this stream insertion, whatever is been given in the string constant, the same exact as it is, it will be printed onto the output screen. So therefore enter the 2 numbers. So when it asks to enter the 2 numbers, I have given the first number as 10,000 and then I have given as 11. Since I have given the first number as 10,000, this scene object, with the help of stream extraction, extract the contents what are being given through the keyboard, and it will store it into the computer memory. So therefore 1000 will be stored in a variable known as a, and 11 will be stored, the value 11 will be stored in a variable known as b. Then after that, again printing statement. Now before exchanging, I want to just print the value of a and b, that is before interchanging. Therefore before interchanging, a is equal to, now this is a static string, so as it is I got it here. After that I have to print the value of a. So where my value of a, where it is? My value of a is in the variable, so a. So therefore I got this particular variable here. So when I encounter the variable, usually it will replace its value. Therefore I got here the value as 1000, and b is equal to, again this is a static string, followed by the value of this particular variable known as b, and that is replaced here. And then followed by the endl. Endl is nothing but it causes the line feed. It tells the compiler that it has reached to the end of the line. And after that, we know this is the logic, right? In previous example we have seen how it is. So whatever the a plus b calculation will be stored in the variable known as a. So at this point of time, what will be the a value? That will be 1000, 10,011 will be getting 10,011. So from 10,011, you need to just deduct the value of b. Therefore I can store, when you deduct 10,011 minus 11, when you get, what answer I get? I get it as 10,000. So you move it in a variable known as b. Similarly, again 10,011 minus, what is the new value of b? That is 10,000. 10,011 minus 10,000, when you do, I'll get a new value as 11 that might be stored in the variable known as a. So therefore after interchanging, I'm going to print it. So the value of a again and the value of b again. Therefore I got, after interchanging, a value to be as 11 I got, and b value I got it as 10,000. I hope students you are able to understand. So you just need to remember this particular logic and how to write the program. These programs are very important from your examination. The programs wherein the input output operators includes, all the programs are important from your exam point of view. Moving on to the next program here. That is, write a program to find the area and circumference of a circle. So this program already we have seen during the live class, but still anyway, I'll just explain it. So these are the header files followed by the main function, and here I am taking the 3 variables. So what you need to calculate? Area and circumference. To calculate area and circumference, you need a radius, right? So that I can consider radius to be as an input. And the formula of area is pi r square, and the formula for circumference to calculate is 2 pi r. See here, you may ask like, why I have to use the floating point data type only? Why can't I use the integer? Yes, definitely you can use the integer, but suppose if your area results in 56.55, like this if it is returning, then that 0.55 will be completely truncated and you will be getting only 56, which is not the appropriate and exact accurate result of the area of that particular circle, isn't it? To avoid such things of mistakes, we have to declare these variables in terms of floating point. So with the correct precision, it gives me the answer. See, at this particular declaration point, okay, when this you are giving 3 variable names of type float, automatically the compiler will allocate the memory. In computer memory, with 3 variable storage locations will be created, like radius, area, circumference. Since by using the scene object, okay, by using scene object, Okay, the user will enter 5.5. This scene object will extract this 5.5 and store it into the computer memory here as 5.5. I hope you are able to understand. After that, obviously we have to do the calculation. Okay, calculation, what it is, area is equal to 2 pi sorry, area is equal to pi r square, pi r into r. So here one thing you should notice that whatever the variable name you have used in the declaration section, the same name you need to use. Here you cannot write the variable name as radius, because if you write, the compiler will automatically give an error saying that undefined symbol. radius is undefined symbol. Because why it gives an error? You have said the compiler you are going to use a variable known as rad, and which is type of data type, that is floating. But if you try to use radius wherein you didn't declare it, definitely the compiler will give an that is error saying an undefined symbol. Therefore we should take care of the variable names what we are using here, and here should be the same. Then after that you are calculating pi r square, so 3.142 into radius, that is 5.5 into 5.5, do the calculation. The new value of area will be assigned to this particular variable known as area. So when this calculation happens, immediately the compiler, the value of this particular area will be stored into the computer memory location where the storage location is named as area. Followed by again we have the circumference, that is 2 pi r. Again the calculation takes place. The new value will be stored into the variable known as circumference, that is 34.562 will be stored into the computer memory wherever the storage location name is circumference. I hope you are able to understand. And after finally we have done the calculation, we have stored it in computer memory, then next is what? We need to print it for the user. What is the output? Am I right? So therefore how do I print? Cout followed by, remember always the printing statement is the cout. So cout followed by stream insertion area is equal to, this is a static string, followed by stream insertion. And where is my answer? My answer is in which variable? My answer is in which variable? That is area. So therefore I replace, when I write this as area, so this variable will be replaced with its value, that is 95.045. Therefore you can see this particular output, area is equal to 95.0455. Similarly I am trying to print the circumference also. When the compiler encounters this particular circumference variable, it replaces it with value. Therefore I can see the output as circumference is equal to 34.562. I hope you are able to understand. Coming back to the program here. Now here I have given a different input, that is 6.6 I have given the radius to be. So 6.6 here, 3.142 into 6.6 into 6.6. So the value of the area, the value calculated at the right hand side will be assigned to the left hand side. Similarly, circumference also I am calculating, and then I am assigning that value to the variable known as circumference. This is a front end. At the back end, how the memory allocation, everything will be completely hidden. Okay. Then we have cout area is equal to, and I am printing, I am fetching. Now when I am printing, this cout statement will be always fetching the data from the computer memory and displaying it onto the console output. That is what is your output screen. I hope you are able to understand. Later, similar way I have to even print the circumference. That's how I get the here as area as well as circumference, where the radius is 6.6. I hope students you are able to clearly understand the programs. Okay. Moving to the next program, students. Now this is a program to find out the area of triangle given 3 sides. We can find the area of triangle, that is half into height into breadth. We can use that particular formula. But how to calculate the area of triangle given the 3 sides? We have the standard formula how we have for the area and circumference. We have the standard formula to calculate the area of triangle whenever there is 3 sides are given. Firstly, you need to take the sum of all those 3 sides and divide it by 2. After that, you will have to take the square root of s into, that is s is what? It is nothing but sum of all the 3 sides. So s into s minus 1. So s minus 1 is the first side value, S2 is the second side value, and S3 is the third side value. Now coming back to the program, we are using the IO stream because of the function that is cout and cin, and conio.h for the clear screen get ch, IOmanip for the setw and endl, okay, and math.h are like square root, power, okay, sine inverse, cos inverse and all. Now coming back to the main function here, then I have declared how many variables I have declared here? 1, 2, 3. Now these S1, S2, S3 are for the sides. It is not that you have to take S1 only. You can take any variables. You can take A, B, C also is fine. Okay. Here I have taken it as S1, S2, S3. After that I want to calculate the sum of all the three sides is important. So to handle that I have taken one more variable known as S, followed by the variable to calculate the area of triangle. So at this point of declaration time, how in the computer memory with all the names, with all the variable names, the storage location will be created like this. And float is of how many bytes? It is of the 4 bytes, followed by the clear screen, and then cout, enter the length of 3 sides. It is enter the length of 3 sides. So in that case, here the user is giving 3 values, that is 5, 3 and 6. So 5 will be stored in the first variable, that is S1, and 3 will be stored in S2, and 6 will be stored in the S3. So they are calculating the sum of all these 3 sides divided by 2, and that answer I am getting about 14. So 14 divided by 2, therefore the S value will be 7. Moving on to the next one. See, now I have calculated the sum of 3 sides. Next step is to calculate for the area. How do I calculate? This is a standard formula it is. Okay, it's a standard formula. So square root of S into S is nothing but sum of all the sides. So square root of S into S minus S1. Now this again S is nothing but it is the sum of the 3 sides minus the S1. S1 is what? The length of the first one. So here the length of the first one they are given as 5. Second one, that is S minus 11, and that is S minus S2 it is given. Correct, no? So S is what? That is 7 minus 3 I got. Then followed by S minus S3. It is not just 3 here. S minus S3. What is the value of S? That is 7 minus. What is the value of an S3? S3 is 6. So 7 minus 6, that is 1. So it will calculate and takes the square root, and finally the area will be calculated, and the area will get a new value, that is 7.48331. In this way I'll get. Therefore next step is to print that particular area. You can write instead of area is equal to, you can even write area of triangle is. That way also you can write, but make sure that you are writing it in a constant string. So cout area is equal to, where is your answer, in which variable? Your variable is in this particular your answer is in this particular variable known as area, therefore followed by area. Okay, then get ch and then close finally the program. So this is how you are getting. Enter the length of the 3 sides, 5, 3 and 6. Therefore the area is 7.48331. So this is how we can even calculate the triangle of area whenever we have given with the 3 sides. I hope you are able to understand. Moving on to the programming example here. Here I have given what? The same, that is 5, 3, 6. So wherever there is S1 is replaced with 5, and S2 have the value 3, and S3 have the value as 6. So after the calculation I got the answer as 7.483315. I hope students you are able to understand. Moving on to the next program here. That is program to convert years. Program to convert days into years, months and days. Program to convert, that is days into years, months and days. Now if I am giving the question like enter the number of days, and if I am giving the number of days as 105 or 1005 I am giving, I will take it as 1005. In 1005 days, how many days are there, how many months will come and how many years will come? So that is the program is all about. Therefore, how many variables you required? One is to calculate the days, one is to calculate the months, and one is to calculate the 2 years. Am I right? okay, after that they have taken one more variable for the that is number of days. Understood? Now look at here. The first header files are being written, followed by the declaration of variables, that is number of days, years and months, and all are of type what? Integer. Isn't it? When you calculate the number of days, it may not come under the floating point. Therefore, here we have considered as an integer data type. Now enter the total days. Now I am entering the total days as 1005 I am entering. Then what is the first logic to get the number of days? First thing is, that is whatever is there in the days will be assigned to a days called as that is number of days. I hope you are able to. The same value what is there in the days variable, the same value will be assigned to a new variable known as number of days. Then after that what happens? Years, how to get years? That is days divided by 365. Do the calculation and see. You are getting what? Days divided. What is the days? That is 1005. So 1005 divided by what it is giving here? 360. That is, you are giving 365 divided. This is a modulus operation. Remember, it's not a division, it's a modulus operation. So here it is there, 365 divided by that is divided by 2. So I got here 730. Therefore I got the correct answer here. That is almost, that is 2555. Therefore the remainder would be 195. Since years is of type integer, value only 2 you take. Okay, it is considering, isn't it? Now here, if you observe, what is the year's data type? Year data type is what? The year data type is integer. That means they are not able to have the floating point. Therefore, what happens? I can give after the calculation how many years I got. So 2.75 in the sense what I have taken as integer. Therefore, everything will be deducted. That 0.75 everything will be deducted. Only the number of years I am getting as 2. Understood? I want here how many number of years, how many number of months and how many number of days. That's why I don't want the fractional part. So I want just in terms of that is integer. After this now I got it with the years. How to calculate the days? So same way, days mod 65. That is now division will give me the quotient it gives. Now modulus has to give me the remainder. So days mod 365. That is 1005. That is mod 365. Those 365 2s are how much I got? 730. What is the remaining days? Remaining days I got is 275. Since because it is a modulus operator, 275 will be assigned with the variable known as days. Moving to the next, how to calculate the months. Okay, 275 days cannot be there. No, 275 means in that months are also there. Correct? No. So therefore, first I need to calculate months. 275 cannot be the days. 1 day, 2 day, up to how many? 30 days. 30 no, 29 days. 30 also I need to consider it as 1 month there. So here you can see how to calculate the month. So days divided by 30. That is again 275 divided by 30. When you do, I got 39s. That is 270 I got. So 270. 39s are 270. Therefore, how many months I got here? Exactly. So since it is what operation? It's a division operator. So division operator always works. That is the we have got how many as months? That is 9 months. So 9 is been moved. Followed by how to calculate the number of days then? So days mod 30. That is days is how many? 275 mod 30. When you do 275 mod 30, when you do here, 239 so 270 I got. And how many days are remaining? 5 days. So therefore the days how many? 5 days. In 1005. Okay, in 1005 days I got how many? That is 2 years I got, and then 9 months I got, and then 5 days I got. So this is how you need to get the output. Now I want the output in this form. I want the output in this particular form. How do I write? Now this is a 5 is a, what is it? It is a, isn't it? It's a value of the particular variable. This is the value of particular variable, and then this is a static string. That is days hyphen is static string. 9 is a value of variable. Months is a static string. Again hyphen, again static string. 2 is a valid one. Okay, 2 is that is in terms of years. Okay, that is 2 is a value. Years is again a static string. So therefore cout, I want the answer in terms of number of days. So 1005 is in a variable of number of days followed by stream insertion. Then days is equal to days. When I am using the variable, it has been replaced with 5 followed by days hyphen. So followed by days hyphen. Again stream insertion, that is months. I have to write what is a month's value. Month's value we have calculated 9. So months will be replaced with a 9, then followed by months hyphen static string as it is, and then followed by year. So how many years we took? We took for the 2. So 2 and then followed by this one is years. So this is how you need to convert the days into years, months and days. See, all the time, irrespective of any number of days you take, logic remains the same. Remember, if I have to calculate the years, divide by 365. Number of days divided by 365. If I want to calculate the days, okay, days mod 365. Just instead of division, I am just taking the remainder here from the division. Similarly, for months and the days we have to do. I hope students you are able to understand. Now moving on to the next program here. Here you have seen previous example how many I have taken, 1005 I have taken, but look at here 10,000 minutes I have taken. Sorry, 10,000 seconds I have taken. When I take 10,000 seconds, okay, when the same strategic you have to apply, you are getting what, 40 seconds, 46 minutes and 2 hours. You kindly try with this. You kindly trace this program. If you are unable to trace the program with the 10,000 second, definitely we shall see this one in the doubt clarification session. But you try for this one particular, how we have traced like this. Next, moving on to the last program, that is to convert the seconds into hours, minutes and seconds. To convert the seconds into hours, minutes and the seconds. Now before I start with the programming explanation, come let us see with the program here first. Now the output I have shown with the previous one, no? So sorry for that. Now look at this. I enter the total number of days. For the 1005 I got the answer as 5 days and 9 months and 2 years. Similarly, for the enter the total days of 365. 365 obviously 0 days, 0 months and it will considered as 1 year. And if I enter 300 days, if I am giving 0 days, 10 months it is giving and 0 years. You can do the calculation as per this. Take these inputs and try to trace the program. Now moving on to the next one, that is how to convert the days into years, months and the days. This one we have completed. Coming to this one, total second, minutes, hours and second. Now look at here. First the linker section we are writing. Okay. Next I am taking how many variables? 4 variables. So they are asking you to convert the given seconds into hours, minutes and second. Definitely you need 3 variables. Plus they also take the total seconds also as one more variable. Now enter the total seconds. How many seconds they are entering? 10,000. Okay, how to calculate now? See, whatever is you have read in seconds, the same value is being moved into the new variable known as total second as 10,000. Then how do I calculate for hours? There is a static, there is a formula, that is seconds divided by 360. This is a standard formula, am I right? If I need to convert the given seconds into hours, that means seconds divided by 360. If you do, you are getting the hours. So what is that? Is 10,000 divided by 360. If I do 362s, I got 7,200. Therefore 2,800 was the remaining. Since they are integer, I didn't go to further for the division. What it is, we have to perform what division. So whatever comes under the quotient has to be considered as hours. So therefore 2 is to be considered as hours. Okay. Then what is my next step? Seconds mod 360. That is seconds mod, that is 3,600. So here students, here it is not 360. It should be 3600 it is 3600. So 3600 into 2 if you do, that is 7200 you are getting it. 10 I am missing here, by mistake it is 10 missing out here. Okay, how do I calculate the seconds then? So seconds is totally, now this is also seconds and this is also second. No, I have given the total timing in terms of seconds. In this how many hours, in this how many minutes, and this how many seconds are remaining I should see. Therefore again 10,000 mod 3600 it is not 360. 10,000 mod 3600. This is the correct one. See, when you do the division, that is mod means what? The same division. But here, since it is a modulus operator, I need to consider the remainder. What is the remainder? 2800. So 2800s are the seconds. So 2800 seconds are being placed in a variable known as this particular seconds. See here students, what you should understand is, so they have given the total number of seconds. In that total number of seconds, how many hours, how many minutes and how many seconds you need to find out. Like how previously example, if I am giving 1005 number of days, in that how many months come, how many years come and how many days are remaining. Like when I give 365 as a day, 0 days, okay, I got 0 days, 0 months and 1 year I got. Similar way here also I need to calculate the hours. So how do I calculate hours? 10,000 divided by 3600. So 10 is missing here. When you do the division, you can check out. When you do the division, so 3600 2s I got 7200, and now this I have to consider because it is a division. I should consider the quotient. So 2 hours I got. Similarly, when I want to find out the seconds, I need to do with the modulus operator. When you do the modulus operator, we need to see about the remainder. That is 2800 seconds I got. So 2800 seconds is being moved into the variable known as seconds. That means the contents of second is being rewritten. 10,000 is moved and now the seconds consist of the value, that is 2800. Now next formula is how to calculate the minutes. All these are the standard formulas. It is nothing but the mathematics only. We are just writing in the programmatic form. How to calculate from seconds to minute? How do I convert? How do I find out? Is seconds divided by 60. Seconds divided by 60. Therefore 2800 divided by 60 when I do it. So 64s are how much? 240 I got. 64s are 240. So what is the remaining? Out of 280, 240 means I got remaining what? 40. I got how many? I got here how much I got here, that is the, okay, so here 64s are I got 240, so 40 is the remainder. So 66s are actually it should be, not 8s are. So 68s are, if I am consider, it will become what, how much? 480 it will become more. So 66 is it should be, not 8. It's a slight mistake here. 66 is how much I got? 360. So 66 360 I have to get. So 400, that is 400 minus 360. When I get the total answer here, I got the remainder as 40 I am getting. How many I am getting? That is 40 I am getting. Therefore, when I do the modulus operation, I got the total one as 40 seconds. So, remainder I should see for seconds. Therefore, 40 I got the remainder. That is 400 minus 360, that is 40 I got. But what here I said it is 66. So, how many minutes I got? That is 46 minutes. Please kindly change this. It is not 48. Slight mistake is there in the calculation. It should be 46 minutes. Now, all these are the standard formulas. You need to, trace like this program and then you should understand. After this one, I need to print. How do I want the output? I want how many seconds here? 10,000 seconds is equals to 40 seconds hyphen 46 minutes hyphen 2 hours. This is how I want. If I want in this way, how do I write the statement? Cout followed by this 10,000 is in which? Now I cannot take seconds. Seconds value is already changed. What is the new value of second? 40 it will become. Whether 40 seconds is equal to 40 seconds and 46 minutes? No, wrong, no. That is why I have taken one more variable, that is to hold the original seconds, that is 10,000. Therefore, to have the 10,000, I am using the variable known as total seconds. So Cout followed by total seconds is equal to seconds. This is total seconds. Seconds is equal to, this is a static string, seconds is equals to, then followed by, I want it as 40. Okay, this is 10,000 total seconds, that is 10,000 followed by second is equals to, this is a static string. Okay, followed by, I want the 40. Where is, in which variable? 40 is in the variable known as seconds. Therefore, seconds followed by stream insertion followed by the static string, that is seconds hyphen, then followed by the minutes. Minutes is a variable, that is 46. Please kindly make the change. It's a 46. So 46 I got. After that, minutes hyphen is again a constant string. So that is why it should be enclosed in double quotes, followed by hours. Hours is how many I got? 2 hours. So 2 I got. Then followed by hours. So this is how I have to write the Cout statement if I want in this particular format. Coming to the new example I shall take here. See, what if it is, if I am giving the total seconds as 5,000. If I am giving the total second as 5,000, I'll get the answer as 20 seconds, 23 minutes and 1 hour. How many? What is the input? So 5,000 is the input. 5,000 is the input. To calculate the hours, what is the formula? Seconds divided by 3600. Here the formula I have written correct. Previously here 10 was a mistake. Look at here. Seconds, that is 5000 divided by 3600 when you do. That is 3600 ones are. 2's if I take, it will become more value. So 3600 ones when I do it, I'll get 3600. Total what I got the remainder as 1400. But since it is a division operator, I need to calculate with the question. I need to see the quotient part, and since they are integer, further I cannot. So first one, how many hours I got? That is the 1 hour I got. Followed by the same division only, modulus operator you need to check. When you see the modulus, definitely it comes for the remainder part. So 1400 I will consider it in terms of the seconds. Again, to calculate the minutes, seconds divided by 60. When I get the new value, the contents of 5000 will be erased and the seconds will hold a new value, that is 1400. Then followed by, when I calculate, that is 1400 divided by 60 to calculate the minute. So 62's are, firstly 62's are 120 I got, because 63's it is 180. So 62's are 120. What I got the remainder? I got the remainder here as 20. Initially first I got the remainder as 20, I got it here. So what happens? This is a division, therefore where I need to see. So 220 I got. Further one more 0 is there, I took the one more 0. So 63's are 180. 63's are 180, because 64's are 240 I'll get. So 63's are 180. What do? You got the remainder here as 20. So what is the quotient? Minutes, what I should see for? I should see for the quotient. Therefore 23 minutes. Again, when you see for the modulus operator, we should concentrate on the remainder. Look at the first remainder what I got. I got the first remainder as 20. Therefore, how many seconds? Because remainder only I should consider, no? Therefore 20 seconds. So therefore answer I got is 20 seconds minus 23 minutes. That is hyphen 1 hour. Remember, when you write the program, how to calculate the hours? Total seconds divided by 3600. How to calculate the seconds? Seconds mod 3600. All these formulas you need to by heart. Then only you can write the program. Other than that, void main, that linker section, printing statement, that remains, everything is a same. Okay, for syntax and everything remains the same. But the thing is, logic you should remember. I hope you are able to understand. So actually this completes your chapter, that is input output operators, okay, with the programming examples. All these programming examples are very, very important from your exam point of view, students, okay. So practice all these programs, and during doubt clarification, any problem is there, once again I'll be explaining, okay. Then one more example I wanted to show with the enum. That is, we have studied in the enum, enumerated data type, in data types chapter we have studied, right? So this one program I had missed out, so I just included that program here in the last. You see here, I have created an enumerated data type followed by the tag name, isn't it? This is a tag name followed by what are these? These are enumerators, and these enumerators will help you to create the symbolic constants. Am I right? So here we have given the explicitly, I have mentioned that summer should hold the value. Here I am giving the explicitly value. The summer should hold the value as 4, winter should hold the value as 1, and autumn should hold the value as 7. If I had not given the explicit value, definitely summer would hold 0, winter would hold 1, and autumn would hold as that is 0, 1, and this autumn would hold as 2. Now here I am creating what? The declarator. So what is my enumerator name? What is my tag name? That is seasons. For that I am creating the declarator here. Okay, and then what I am trying to do? I am trying to print the value of the that is the enumerator called as summer. So this value I am storing into the one more variable known as the yes, and I am printing, see out, the value of summer as yes. Therefore I can see the symbolic constant which has been given for the enumerated summer is 4. Like this you can use the enumerated data type. This program is not there for your examination, just this is a dummy program to show how the enum, enumerated data type, works. I hope students you are able to understand. So this completes the entire portion of your midterm portion. Any doubts are there during doubt clarification session, we can clear. Thank you students. I hope you are able to understand. Be safe.